Hello and welcome back to more Skyopolis Evolved. I am Towkn, and I just spent a very long time making a lot of stuff so that we can jump into this sooner. Yes, let's get into it. So I went ahead and did the stuff with the stuff to make the lapis and all that stuff to make everything I need for that. Um, Made a second powered haunt furnace so that we can get even more of the quartz that we can just chuck it into here. Boom, like so. And then I spent some time making a bunch of these so that we can start making our fancy super gem thing. We'll be able to make 2 of those. I'm pretty sure I have enough power in here, right? And still making, yeah, we still got blocks of coal in there, so we're still good. Okay, nighttime, let's sleep, and then we'll get back out there, do the rest of that. So boom, 1 is done. Then we go here, here, and here with this one. Do a second one. Then we could open up this. We could take out this quartz that we have here, where we can on this, and make that. We could then grab this again. Do need to, if I could get around this chest because I'm pressing the wrong buttons, go like this, where I need 6 of these quartz blocks. Take these quartz blocks, toss them down there, turn this on so that that goes choop there to make a second one of these. Because we can't do other stuff, and this honestly doesn't need to be made as far as I know. But yes, there we go. So now we have 2 machine frame, or yeah, tier 7 machine frames. We can work on the stuff we need. So we're going to need a lot of iron. I don't know if that's going to be enough. We'll grab it just in case. And we're going to need some plastic, possibly some redstone. Not sure 100%. Because we made the dissolution chamber already, right? Yes, we did. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now we just need to make the mob slaughter factory, which requires 2 swords and 2 axes. So we will. I need sticks. There we go. So we can make ourselves 2 axes and 2 swords. And then we also need a gold gear. So we will grab one of those. Couldn't remember exactly what it is. Yeah. There we go. That will give us the mob slaughter factory. That if I look at these again, this place is away from me, right? Yes, it does. Okay. What we could do is fly up here. And I can put it right here, I think. Put it right there. That should work on the block right in front of it. And yeah. But in order to get it to work, we do need to get it some power. So we do need to either make ourselves another Stirling generator, or we need to get power all the way up there. Or we can probably just go ahead and break leaf generator. Bring it up here. Put it right there. It's going to be too far to eat those leaves there. What I can do is jump down here, grab some leaves like so. We'll grab, well, actually, I don't need the sticks, but I grabbed them already. So we'll have to grab them. Let's go ahead, accept this quest. There we go. And then we can click on this where we make ourselves an iron wand real quick, just for the fun of it. Then we go like this. And see if I can get this to work. I'm gonna put a bunch of these down. No, I didn't think I was gonna get it to make it so I can. Well, actually, I mean, I could probably figure out where it's. Oh, it'll eat that one. It'll eat that one. Eat that one. Won't eat that one. Okay, perfect. So we can go like this and put these here. And then we could use the iron wand. Do that to get it to put power into here. And as you can see, we are getting our liquid meat and our pink slime from anything that is right in front of it. Or the working area is, yeah, so it's basically, yeah, just that one block there. So I could make it both blocks by making a thing, but to do that, we are going to need some of this and something else. But if I go here, we press U on this, we click on this. We would just need some quartz or diamonds or iron. Iron's probably more than enough, so we could just use some iron and some redstone, but we're only going to need 2 of these. 2 of these, so we can go ahead and put that back in there. And then we just need iron, where we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 iron. Like so. There we go. Okay, so we can put this inside of our dissolution chamber. Like that. We then need to get just a bucket of plastic to put in there as well. So we come over here to this guy, grab a plastic, come over, put it in there. For that, we'll make our ranged add-on that we can then put in the machine, and that'll do a 7x7 area, which is way more than we need. Now I can put it in here. And of course, one other thing we could do is we could put it over here and throw out a thing that finishes off mobs, right? Because yeah. Anyways, so that's that. But as you can see, that guy will fall down. That'll do its power tick and get rid of that guy. We can then come up here again and quickly put some more leaves down just to get some more power, even though we don't desperately need it. But yep, we could just let that go and it will get its stuff. And as long as we are close enough, I guess, for mobs to fall down in there, be good. Now we just need to get the pink slime, which we just need in order to do that 300 pink slime and a glass pane and some water. Or no, it gives us water. So we technically have almost enough pink slime, but the big problem is we don't really have any water stuff. But we're going to need to make probably some tanks to move it easier. So if we go in here and type in tank again. Strainer tank, I don't think it hold it. Simple tank, I don't know what all you can put inside of a simple tank. So then the small fluid, which is going to be iron bars, glass, and that. But we need to get some more glass first because we need more sand. I need to put this in here as well. I need to take another one out to take over here, even though I could use one of the other ones that we already have. We put that in there to get sand. And yeah. I think I'm also going to take this and this out of here temporarily again. Bring them over here. That to start getting some sand so we can get that little bit of glass we need. Go in here, throw you in there. Though I think it might be faster if I did it in here, but who knows. Yes, so that's just gonna give us the ability tank. because we have pressed iron here. We're going to need some more iron bars, it looks like, based on that, because we have 6, so we'll grab some more. There we go. It gives us 22. Okay, so we can take that out. So we can click on here, and make 2 tanks. You know what? We're going to make a 3rd tank. Then what I could do is I could come up here. If we land down here, gotta press B real quick so we can get out an axe. So I can break this. We can put a tank here to get stuff into it. Okay, so now we just need to make a fluid or some more fluid pipes and a extractor thing. So extractor thing is a chest. So we'll make a chest that we put here to make a hopper. Did that completely wrong. I don't know. I was thinking that was a hopper. Like so. And then we just need a piece of paper, which do we have any paper on us, or am I gonna have to make some? I might have to make some. There's some right there. Perfect. Okay, good. So we could do that to get this. And then I didn't put pipe over there, so if we go here and take pipe real quick. Get the fluid pipe, which is the binder with the glass shards, which... Oh, I thought I had some glass shards. Did I put them away? Did. Okay, so there we go. And we do have binders somewhere as well, right here. So we can go like that and make more fluid pipe. And we can put the glass shards and the binder away. Come up here. Off a little bit because, yep. Put that there. Go ahead and put that there. And that will start pulling all of the liquid meat out of there. And then once we have the liquid meat out of there, put the other tank down so that it can pull slime out. Wait. Oh, never mind. I was like, wait, where'd it go? Why'd it pull it out? Because it put it there. Okay. And then we put that there. Put the slime in it. Perfect. Now we just need stuff to fall down inside of there. It's been a while and nothing's showed up. Let's make it daytime. I don't think that'll change anything, but yeah. There we go. We can come over here now. Yeah, I thought you always had to be like closer to these things for them to work, but maybe not. Who knows? But if I come over here right now, we look at this. That's done. That's got a bunch of stuff in it. Gasoline is still good there. We're still making at least 4.8 bars of pressure, which means that probably just released a bunch, right? Go like this, get some glass or some sand. And if I put it in here, right? Oh, that's much faster. So much. I did not realize just how much faster that was. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, that's much, much faster there. There we go. We now have that. I could take these, and I think I could put them back down on top of this tree, right? Yeah, there we go. Don't care about it. And for some reason, I doubt we've got... Oh, we do have that 300 now. So what we can do is break this. Grab it. Take it down here. Put it right here. This has nothing in there. And then need a glass pane. which I don't remember where I put those. I thought they were just, oh, them probably in the top one, right? Yeah, in the top one. So we grab glass pane, and we're gonna need some more wood because we're gonna need to make another hopper. Means we're gonna need some more iron as well. There we go. We can then go like that because we can do this to go like that to make another chest. Press U on that to make a hopper. That we can then, and we need another piece of paper. So to then make ourselves the tractor again. Like so. There we go. We can have that. We can have this. That. So let us put this here. That there, which will put the pink slime in here. That we then put single glass pane in there. Then once that is done, we will have the one pink slime we have. I think we need two though. But yeah, anyways, that gave us that. Go ahead, take this and bring it back up here. Where you can see there's some pink slime in there. Go like that to put that there. And yeah, we can just let this go for now. Do this. Yes, a laser drill requires a pink slime. You're going to need multiple of those. And yeah, of course, I only made the one extra base thing, didn't I? I'm going to need one for this too, aren't I? Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that means I need to make some more stuff. So let's make some more stuff then real quick. We need to open this up, where we're going to need to haunt at least one more brick, or a nether brick. We are going to need, I'm going to go ahead and make 2 of these. Boom, like that. Does it. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so that'll make that. Got that. So we need a red dye. And we have a lot of stuff on us that we're pretty much, let's see, that over there, put it there. Let's see, I don't really need that on me, or that, or that, or that, or this right now. Okay, there we go. Put that down. That down there, that down there, and that down there. We do need the one brick for it as well. So we'll put a brick down, a red dye down, a redstone down, and a thing there. We also need more base crystals, which I think I had more going at one point. Yes, I did. Okay, there we go. We have 14 of that's plenty. That is plenty. We are going to then need as well a lapis block that we turn into a palace block to that. 1, 2, 3. Put those down because we're going to need those as well to make this palace block a thing. So right now we can bring this over here. We could throw the empowered redstonia in there. We could throw one of those in there. We need some glass shards, which right there. Over here, click on this and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. Don't know why. There we go. So that'll do that. And then we're gonna need a cyan dye again, which means we're gonna need a green dye. Do I have? That's a lime flower. Okay, and then that's a light blue. That's a. Oh, we have a cyan poppy right there. Okay, perfect. That will be even better. There we go. We can put that, that, that down there, that down there, that there. Thinking about it, we do also need 1, 2, 3, 4 more of those to go down there. And before we turn that on, we're going to run over here. Click on this, throw this up there, click on that, and get one of these so that we can have it also be turned into what it needs to be turned into to make the Peridot or whatever the heck it was. This here and make our prismarine that we could then throw prismarine, crystal base, and that in there. So there we go. Perfect. Okay. Then we will need, once that's done, right? So I just made that. That's done with that. So we have ruby. We have that. Need the palace for the sapphire. So we have sapphire, thing for sapphire, thing for sapphire. I am going to go ahead, just for the fun of it, throw this redstonia on there. And actually, no, I'm going to need that redstonia for other stuff. Never mind. I need it for this. Okay. Okay, so we now have in there the sapphires coming out. Okay, so then we can throw a crystal base, this and this to get that, which will give us the emerald, and then it'll have us have everything we need. Then we just need at this point to go here, grab some of this out. So we go like this, press U on there, go like that, get 2 black quartz, then put that back in there, that back in there, grab this out where we can press U on this, go like that to make 2 of these, press U on this to go like this and make 2 of these. And then we need 6 of these to turn into the other blocks. Go like that and let them change. Perfect. Okay. And then we come over here, go like this real quick, actually move that up there. So when we take this out, it goes down here. And we can put all of these into there to make that gem so that we have everything we need to make a second machine frame so that we can make our other laser to hopefully work towards getting some of this other stuff easier, right? So now if I press this button, press U on there, and we click on here, there we go, we have that. Now if I press U on here, right, the thing here, so we need a diamond pickaxe and diamond gears. Diamond gears, again, is that, which is that. So that's going to be quite a few diamonds we are going to need to make, right? So if we click on here, click on this, we click on this. So this needs a diamond gear here, right? The laser drill. We go in here and type in laser again, and we go to the drill base. It's going to need a pickaxe, which is 3, and 2 gears. So we need 3 gears. Each gear again is 360 divided by 90, right? 360, and again, I'm pretty sure it's divided by 90, right? Yeah, divided by 90, which is 4. So we are going to need 12, 13, 14, 15 total diamonds. And we currently have only 12 crystal bases, which means we need to make another one. Or some more, which means we need to go like this. We need to grab one of these. We are going to need, let's see, 1, 2, 3 of these. We're going to need another cyan dye as well. So go ahead, though, and go throw 3 of these down and that down. Turn this on. Should still hit them there, I believe. There we go. So we could put 1, 2, 3 down there, that down there. Gonna need to make a green dye real quick. I don't know if I could even do this in here. And sweet. Okay, perfect. Sweet that. So then let me grab this in here to then press this button. Do that to get a cyan dye that we could put, not close enough, right there. We can put the other one in there. And while that does that, we will make a daytime. That'll give us the palace crystals that we then need, or the empowered palace crystals we need to then throw in the thing over there to make into crystal bases. There we go. We go like that. Click here. Boom. We could bring it over here. Click on this. Tell it to start making it into crystal bases. Okay, we're also going to need as well more glass shards, because if we need to make, again, 15 of these, right? So 15 times 8 is 120 glass shards. We currently have 9. So let's go ahead and throw all the glass we made into there. And then we can throw this into there, but that's going to be 120 glass shards we need, which is almost 2 stacks, right? 2 stacks minus 8. And then we need 15 blocks of coal, which we might actually have up here. We have 10. Let's see how much coal we have in here. Not much. Not much. We're not getting it super, super fast. But that is fine for the most part. So like this. That made nether quartz gems. Have more of those. That's the set to make 10. Copper, what do we have a lot of iron in there, so we can set it to iron. And yeah, okay. We can then come over here, grab this gravel out, throw it back in. Yeah, there we go, though. We have going pretty good. We could probably actually end up taking this out before. So there's 100 and something. Yeah, we're getting like 5 per, and then sometimes even more. So there we go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Got that. We got this. We're gonna need again that and that. So let's go ahead and put the glass in here, the extra shards, this, this, because we don't want to just have a bunch of this stuff on us we don't really care too much about right now. And we're gonna need what again? 3 more. What are we looking at here? 2. Actually, we got 2 more almost done there, so we're almost good there. So it's just the 5 more of these, which we have 7. So 1, 2, boom. There we go. Put those right there. Once this is done and has grabbed this, we'll be able to grab it out and put 1 more in there. But we really probably could just come over here and go like this and say 14, 15, 120. And we should be able to possibly get the, I was going to say maybe get this in beforehand, but it sounds like it already moved it in. There we go. We could do that. Click here, where we'll then put 1 of these there. And then that'll put it in as well. And yeah. So that will allow us to do that. And that. And I mean, we could probably set some of this stuff to be like enable it for always on. And well, I mean, this here's constantly making temperature though, right? So it would constantly drain, I think, because it's going into a machine here that well, I mean, I don't know how that works as far as what it does. Okay, but that put all of those in, so that will start making our diamonds. We could then make a diamond pickaxe, which we need some sticks for. We'll grab those out. We'll make a diamond pickaxe. We could then throw a bunch of diamonds into probably this one to set it into here, where we can then put the gear thing, because I believe the diamonds. If we press like this on this and we go to melting, it does only need 1,000. So yep. Okay, if there's 15, we can now go like this and make ourselves the pickaxe we need. And then come over here and throw the 12 of these into here. Well, they will go. And then come down here to make us the 4 diamond gears. Or the 3 diamond gears we need, right? And that will give us... Yeah, perfect. Also, I because this, when we were doing all this stuff, our diesel ended up getting filled, so we have a tank there. Just got a bunch of diesel in it, just for the fun of it. Granted, I do believe we could use diesel inside of the liquid compressor too. So, I mean, if I needed to, I could always just pump it into there, and we'll be fine. But there we go, 3 diamond gears. Okay, so now what else do we need? I go in here and we click on laser drill. We're going to need 2 pistons and some stuff. So the pistons, to get those, come in here. We'll grab some wood, grab some cobblestone, and what else do we possibly need? Wood, cobble. We're gonna need some redstone, which we have. So if we actually click on this button here, we click on this, we click on it. We need iron. That's what it was. So open this up. We're also gonna need some plastic. So actually, we had plastic on us, so we're not. So we'll get some iron. There we go. Then click here, here. Shift click that. We'll make 2 for that. We then, for the base, are going to need 2 chests. And the pink slime, which we have. So then we can just go ahead and take this down here. We go like this, and we're 2 chests. So we'll go like that and go 1, 2. Put that down there. And then if we come up here, we can click on this to make our base. We then go here where we need the pinks. Wait, we needed a pink slime for both of them? Oh, we did. Okay. Okay, so let's see. We don't have enough pink, so we're going to need to wait till we get some more pink slime to do that. That could take a little while. But we do have this now, which will mine ores from the void, which gives us, this here, fires lasers towards the ore base or the fluid base. But yeah, that'll let us get some of these other things. But that's up to that. I don't know if you put like a production thing on this, if it actually increases in productivity as well, gives us more. But we're just gonna have to wait for that pink slime. I didn't realize we had to have it for that. For this, so yeah, we'll come back once we get enough pink slime. That we have our pink slime. It didn't take quite as long as I thought it would, but it did take a little while. Don't want to put that tank down until we have some pink slime in this pipe. We don't want it to be wrong fluid inside of here. Wait a second there. That you see now has some pink slime in it, so we can now put that there. It'll fill up with pink slime, and then it'll just continue doing that. But we can now click on here, where we'll click on this drill. We need the 2 gold gears. 1, 2 with that. Then click here, click on that, click on this. And there we go. We now have a laser drill. Now let's sleep and make it daytime real quick. And then we'll have some fun with this thing, I guess. It's going to be slow. I can tell you right now, it's going to be slow. So let's go ahead and I guess come over here where we will just go like this for right now. We will hit B and find our power cables that we have. There we go. That way there we can bring them over to here where we will put our laser drill. Can't remember if this faces towards me when you put it down or not. No, it does not. Okay, didn't think so. One of those ones that it probably should face towards you, but it doesn't. So we'll go like that. That's the wrong one. That's the drill base. We'll go like that so that it sits out this way. And then we can put that right there. And that will start going down, which will slowly progress this up. Now, we would need to get some add-ons to make that faster. So if we went in here and we said add-ons, right? And we come up here, speed add-on 1 is going to be 2 gold gears, 2 sugar, 2 gas, or glass panes. So we were going to need some more glass panes at that point then. If I go like this, because we only have 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that. So we go like that to get that. We then need some sugar, which for some reason I don't think we really have much in the way of sugar cane anywhere. Nope, we got bamboo and some other stuff there. We do have some prismarine shards in there, which is cool. But let's see if we have any sugar cane. Yes, we do. So 1, 2. So we go like this, take out that. And then, of course, sadly, the thing we are going to have to do with this is we are going to have to get rid of everything in there by doing that. And placing it back down so that it's empty, so we can go again 2 glass, 2 sugar, 2 redstone. What else did it need? 2 gold gears. We'll go 1, 2, 2 gold gears. Put those in there, and then we will go grab ourselves a bucket of plastic to put in there. There we go. And then that should make that. And then while that's over there doing that, we are going to... Wait, why does that have plastic on both sides? I don't know. But there we go. We could go like this. Oh, wait, never mind. I know I had plastic on both sides. I had plastic on both sides because this little nub here had some plastic in it. When I took the extractor off of it, it just went back into it. But that's fine. We could do that, which gives us this. So now we have a speed tier 1 add-on. Of course, if we wanted to upgrade this, couldn't. We just need diamond gears for that. That's expensive right now. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and go like this to let that be on there. And this should now speed up a bit, which will let us get just a random ore at this point, I believe. If we wanted to focus on something specific, though, if we go in here and we actually go like this and say laser again, put it over on the side here where we can press U on it, click on here and see specifically what we could get. Like in any biome, any dimension, if we put a gray laser on there, we can get fluorite. A yellow laser, we can get sulfur. We could also get gold from a yellow. We can get aluminum from a brown, emerald ore from a lime, ruby from a red. Um, so really, those are kind of the ones I think I would really want. It would be ruby. Of course, you can see the lower the weight, the less likely you are to get it. I think we could apparently. I'm assuming that has to be in the deep dark. If we could find a deep dark area, we could build a thing there, and then with a blue laser get echo shards. But I think the biggest things would be essentially this one here would be really good, the diamond or the light blue laser. But I do believe we would have to build the lasers down at this thing here. I don't know. I don't believe you can change what that is. Like I believe even if I went like this and said depth, and I went ahead and actually let's see if we click on this, because what did it say the depth was for that and for diamonds again? If we click on here, diamond ore, we'll go like this. So 5 and 16. So if we went ahead and clicked on here and just changed this to 5, I don't know if that's how that actually works, if it'll mine it there or not. We needed to make a light blue lens, which I believe is going to be one of these, and 4 of those with just a little bit of plastic. So this, that, run over here, grab some plastic out of there, put it in there. We could also do that with some other color lenses. So I believe we probably need a lime lens for the one stuff, right? So if I go ahead and this and those in there again, and if I come over here, you can see I got some redstone ore, which is both useful and not useful, right? But the big thing is if we could start getting our diamonds, rubies, emeralds, peridot, and all that stuff from this rather than having to craft them, then we don't have to worry as much about making the next tier of, or the not next tier, but the current tier of machine frames to be able to make more laser drills. And then also from there, be able to make more power things, you know. Um, so we probably also want a red dye, so we grab a red lens, right? So grab that out from here real quick. Over here and throw red in there with that. We are then going to make some more glass panes. Do that. And I'm assuming again, if we go in here, let's see, emerald, ruby, peridot. I'm assuming if I press like U on this, will it show me? That'll give me emerald and uranium from the lime. Right? Yes, that's that. If I go to green and we press U on that, click on this, give us the peridot. Okay. So, but of course those do have different heights and stuff as well, but we want a green laser as well. So let's take out a cactus again and smelt it down. Boom, there we go. Because we still have just enough stuff in there to, or plastic in there to make another lens like so. There we go. And now if I bring this over here, we click on this, we go like this. We might be able to get other stuff, but if I press this, right, or not really press that, click on that, we click on this. So minimum 5, maximum 16, weight of 28. I'm assuming that is working then. But again, the diamond, which we can get from diamond ore, which if we could make the lens of the miner, we could possibly just straight up get it, but I think we needed some other stuff before we could do that. Minimum of 5, maximum of 16. Yeah, there we go. If we're lucky, we can start getting some of this stuff. But again, I believe we press U on here. We probably do need a blue lens as well, right? But ruby ore, minimum of 30, maximum of 70. Yeah. Granted, the diamonds themselves really aren't too expensive because it's just a crystal base, glass, and stuff. And right now I could technically make 15 diamonds if we were able to get 15 more coal. Of course, coal ore out of this would also be really, really useful. But let's see what we get next. See, it's not redstone again. It was. It was redstone again. Okay, anyways, but with this though, it's again, like, so if I press U on this, right, we could throw it in here for 1 redstone, throw it in there for 1 redstone, throw it in there for 90 redstone plus probably some other stuff. We could smelt it for redstone. We could throw sag mill for a guaranteed 8, possible more, and some silicone and some of that. Or we could just go ahead, say, throw it down here, main mine it with that, and we get who knows how much, because I don't know how much I had on me as far as regular redstone in the first place. Yeah. There we go, like that. And sure. Sleep through the day, or the night, not the day. Wish I could sleep through the day sometimes. But we'll sleep through the night, and then come over here. And yeah, it would really be nice, but if those other ones, again, all this other stuff, is, you know, emerald's actually down low there too. So is the uranium. We could look at see what we need for those other add-ons, right? So if we go in here and say add-on, right? Because there's also the efficiency add-on, which also reduces time. That needs blades rod, so we can't do that one yet. And then processing is just a crafting table and a furnace, which we can easily do. I should actually have a furnace on me. And then we could make a crafting table. So go like this. There we go. Actually, I already had wood on me. Oh, well. So for that, again, we need 2 gold gears, 2 glass panes, 2 redstone. So we're going to need some redstone. So let's go ahead and grab that back out. So we go 1, 2. 2 there. We got that. We got that. Got that. And then we need the 2 gold gears. We only have 1. So we'll go like that. Then we come over here where we take some gold out. Bring it over here. That still has a gear mold in it. We can throw that in there. And that in there. And that'll just keep making us a couple more gold gears. And we got a redstone ore again. Of course, we could actually see how much we get out of it from mining now. Actually, go ahead and throw that in there and that in there. And then go like this. And boom, we got 6 out of there. So we technically still, I guess, get more out of the other. If we go to this here, this just smelts into 1, smelts into 1, into 1. possibly get 2 powdered iron from that. And a powdered iron uh, can be made into, so technically we could possibly double it in here if I went like this. Assuming with those dark steel balls in there. Yeah, there we go. Boom, we doubled our iron. Then I could just go boom and throw it in there. Whoa, that's twice the iron. Yeah. But yeah, we definitely need to get some stuff going for that. But let's see, we were making another gold gear. There we go. Come over here. We go like that. Put that in there. I was about to say, why is it not going? But yeah, it's not going because we don't have any plastic in it. So let's get some plastic in it. Open up this and take out this hole over here. Throw it in there so we can get some more plastic going. And then I'm going to take this. I don't know for sure if it does anything in here or not. Ooh, there's some sulfur ore. I don't know if we actually really need sulfur for anything specifically. So, I mean, if I press U on this, sulfur is quite literally just made for nothing. So sulfur ore is extremely, extremely useless. So we could just bring it over here and throw it in there because that's completely useless for us. We can go over here, throw that in there. And yeah, but now we just have to wait for this. I'm curious though, if I put the processing into here. Okay, so it doesn't go into here. Darn. So yeah, if I put the processing back into there, we go like that. We just got one redstone. Okay. It's not like it's actually giving us more or anything less, but it does what it does. Okay. Oh well, that's that. We now just pretty much have to wait for silver. We have to wait for uranium. Guess we can get these out of here while we wait. That's going to give us some experience bottles and some light blue stone, which I don't think we could really do anything with the light blue stone. Yeah. I am just going to chuck it out of the world. Experience bottles, however, we could use those to make an experience pump or an experience solidifier. Granted, experience solidifier is expensive. We could also put it in here for that, or we could put it in here for potions of ancient knowledge, which is. Wait a sec. I thought apotheosis wasn't in here. Just part of apotheosis. So at yeah, so regular apotheosis isn't in here, but we do have apothic attributes. Adds some different potions, different arrows. Okay. Okay, well that's fine. Not like we really need it at all. But yeah. Anyways, let's go over here real quick. Let's go ahead, take out these two things here. Go ahead, open this up. Go like this. And I could have swore I had some more glass shards than just those 6. I I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I could have swore we didn't use all of them, but we might have used all of them. Actually, yeah, I think we used all of them because stuff. Yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and throw this in here. Get that out of there. We can throw it in here. Get some more glass shards so that we could just make some make some more diamonds real quick. All right, so we grab that. That's there a little bit. We get to go 1, 2. Okay, because if we could make, I think we only need 1 diamond, but if we can make 1 diamond, up, we might be able to make ourselves an enchanting table to be able to enchant some stuff with stuff and stuff. Hey, I don't know. I don't know. It might be better to just try and get it from here, which actually, again, I don't remember what all we could buy. Can we buy fortune from here? I don't think we could. It was not with these anyways. It was with the battle bucks. These here. Okay, there we go. We can throw those in there. There's blast protection up to 4, fire protection up to 4, projectile protection, regular protection, and that was... Okay, I think, though, I might go like this. I'm going to come down here. Tool bag is 4. We're going to grab a couple of those just because. And go like that. That gave us an amethyst pickaxe. I don't know what level that is as far as what it can mine. We could always come over here. It can mine obsidian. Nice. That works nicely for us then, because we can just come up here and we could actually get some obsidian from all of this stuff. Oh, we put everything in there, right? Yeah, we have diamond. Thought I put... Did I only put one base in there? I might have only put one base in there. But we can now collect all this obsidian that's just been sitting down here. You know, wasting away. Because we have this amethyst pickaxe. I believe it's still probably a little bit slower than the... Well, actually, I can't tell if it's slower or faster than the diamond. Because there's not like a thing that actually like counts it for us. Do this. And maybe if we're lucky, we can have a bunch of other stuff. Of course, that. One more. I think we only need 4 for an enchanting table, but hey. This works out in our favor as far as doing this goes. There we go. Okay, so now we would just need the diamond and 2 books, right? Or just 2 diamonds and a single book? I don't know for sure. But in order to get a book, we need some leather. Which, granted, I could come out here and get some from right there. But also, let's go ahead. Other tool. What did we get? We got a diamond hoe and a flux pickaxe. Which is whatever we have. A couple of those flux pickaxes anyways. Let's take this out of here and throw that in there. I don't think we have leather anywhere else. Not there. I mean, we have this, which I don't... Actually, we could turn this into leather, right? Yeah, we could just straight up turn all of this into leather. We don't have to wait for the other stuff. We can just go boom like that. Turn this on. And that'll give us leather. Then grab the paper from here. And we'll have to do some other stuff to get more paper later, but yeah, we could go like that. Then press U on here and scroll down here to this to make that. And then if I press U on here, we can get that. And then if we press U on here again, get 2 bookshelves. We already have a bookshelf right here, which I guess if we break it, get the books from it, and turn it into a bookshelf again. Have 3 bookshelves. So we have that. Then sleep through the night. Run out here. Put it down right here. With the 3 bookshelves right there. I can click on that, and that'll give me unbreaking. Right? That's still not great. We mainly need to get a lot of what is it? A lot of paper. So we'd have to see if there's an easier way of getting paper. Go in here and we press R on this. We click on this. We can get paper through reeds, through tree bark, through rice, and through that. And then, of course, we can get it through this here, which is a lot of work too. But we can get it through rice and tree bark. So how do we get tree bark? Type in tree. Tree bark we get by putting a log on there. Doing that. That sounds like a whole lot of work, but should easily be able to do it. I can come out here, grab like all of these, right? Oh, we can then go like this. I think it lets us put this whole stack inside of the cutting board, right? Yeah. Then I could just sit here and go like this. And right click a whole bunch of times. And that'll give us a lot of paper and a lot of stripped oak logs. It's nice that we could put a whole stack on there. Well, it even says down there in the bottom 40, 30, 28, 20, 15, 8, 1. Okay, we'll do one more just so that we actually can get a full stack of paper. And then we'll also need to go get some more, whatchamacallit stuff out there too. Stuff. Why can't I think of what kind of stuff it is? Not there. Here. Leather. That's the stuff I'm talking about. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, we click in here, which we can press U on this. Go like that to give me 64 paper. We actually do need that, but let's see if we could find... We got some flesh blocks right here, so we go like that. Get that. Where we can go here and throw 54 of those down there to get that into leather for us. Of course, it only made like 20, but I think 20's probably... No, 20's not going to be enough, right? 20's only going to give us 20 books. And each bookshelf needs 3, so that's only 7 more bookshelves. That's 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. So we still need like 1. I don't know exactly. We're up to 20. Warden Smite. Okay. And if we put this on efficiency on breaking. But yeah, we're definitely gonna need a lot more that. We're also gonna need a lot more paper, aren't we? Because we also ran out of paper there. Do this, so that only transforms 5 at a time for the full 300 power. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's is there another way to get leather? We get it from that. Get it from that. Transforming that. Cows. Yeah, so I think really it's gonna be. 'Cause I doubt we could get fortune on our sword yet. Decay, sharpness, bane of anthropods. I mean, we come over here and do it to some of them. There we go. Then we could jump in here. Get that. One of you got out. You're not gonna be in here anymore. And then you never came with me. There we go. So that gave us another... I don't know how much stuff, but there we go. Loot bag just gave us 2 diamonds. Loot bag just gave us 2 diamonds. That's actually pretty good. That's good. Awesome. I'm going to come over here and see if we've got anything good out of this yet. We did get a diamond ore, so we are good there. We did get a uranium ore as well, so we could take that out to get this quest here. And then, of course, to get that, it does say we could do this. Get uranium dust. We get that in a sag mill. So I think one of the better things to do might be to throw this in here and see if we're lucky enough to get 2 of them out. We did. Sweet. Perfect. So then we can take it and throw it in here to get 2 of them there. This glass, though, I'm going to go ahead and put this glass in here. We can do this. There we go. Okay, silver ore, though, to get that, you would pretty much need a gray lens at 10 to 40 to focus on it. We are out of power, aren't we? Yeah, we are pretty much out of power. Ooh. We definitely need to figure out a way to get more power down there better. I really don't think that leaf generator's the better way to doing it, so... Oh, man. Let's go ahead into here then and type in generator, right? Because we have, again, there's an oil generator, which I believe we would technically need canola oil for. There is the coal generator here as well, which iron casings and that. I don't know if it's any better. So we could always see if it's any better. So let's go ahead, take this out, take that out. Go like this. Press U on that. Click on here. Get 2 of those. We then need some iron and some sticks, I believe. Go like that. Grab the coal generator. Click on this. We need sticks. So we'll go like that. Click on this. Click on this. Go like that. Click here. Press R on here because I didn't shift click on it before. There we go. And then to make that, we just need a single thing of coal, which I don't have, surprisingly. I mean, it's not surprising, but, you know. So we go like that. Go like this, because I think part of the big issue with even just a coal generator here is we don't have coal, right? If I put that down, we can put that there. We need coal. Throw coal in there. And I mean, I don't know if it's faster or not. I don't know if it's, well, it's doing like 120. Doing like 162. We did manage to get a second uranium. So we could take it and throw it in here. Ooh, we got 4 out of it that time. Oh my goodness, that's so good. That's so good. But this, I'm assuming we need to... Okay, we're going to need 1 of them to make the pink slime ingot. Okay. Well, we got another one there. Was hoping to just get more diamond, though. Anyways, we still need... Of course, I think the biggest problem might have been this thing here, right? Because we used up all that power to make leather, which we don't need anymore because we have 17. We just now need the other stuff. Yeah. Like that, clean that out. We'll take this out. Let's go ahead and put that there. This. Put all that in there. So, sure, why not? Okay, then we come up in here. We'll put this. And that can go in here. And then we'll do some more of this to get some more bookshelves and stuff and come back. Okay, that gave us 6 more bookshelves, which we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's considered a full one, right? If I go like that, so that's 30 enchants now. Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. So if I go ahead and we throw this in here, we have efficiency, but we do need the lapis. So let's go over here. No, let's go over here. And yes, I did take out some lapis. There we go. We could throw this in here with this and do that, which gave us just efficiency. That's it. I mean, that's fine, but it does suck because we don't have experience now to do the other stuff, and I don't think those 3 or 4 bottles or whatever of enchanting that we got, wherever I put them, give us enough stuff to get to the next level, which would mean going and fighting a bunch of other stuff to get it, or possibly something else. Well, if we click on here, we got some lapis in here. And again, we still just got more raw uranium. Let's see what we get from this next one. Gold. That sucks. But let's go ahead again. If I press U on the green one, right? This is 30 to 70. So if we actually go ahead and take this, we'll just put this back up to 57. We'll see if we can start getting some of gem ore and whatnot. If we can get those gem ores, then we don't have to worry about the other stuff, right? Right? As far as I know. Okay, but we need to figure out a way to get experience, because we also need a way to figure out how to get this to get more pink slime, which we need our leaves for. So we'll come down here, grab some of those out, grab our iron wand out. Like so, there we go. Now, yeah, I really could technically, I think, go like this and expand that out to there and do that. And then just kind of keep feeding this like so if I wanted to, right? There we go. And that'll eat all those leaves and get a bunch of power in it. And really, we could technically probably do that and keep that so that this here still keeps going with power. Of course, like I said, this thing taking up 300k power just obliterated how much power was in here. And yeah. I do think I want to quickly go into here, though. Take this out, press this, and make ourselves some more chests that we can put, like, right here. You throw all of this stuff here into to do some stuff. Did I make a grindstone at any point? I don't think I did yet in this. But to make a grindstone, so we're gonna go here, type in GRIND. Click on that. We need a stone slab in that. So I think if we go out here, we can grab 2 of these, 2 of these, and then we need a stone slab, which we can grab stone from somewhere right here. That, there we go. We could do that, to then click here to click this, that, which will let us put a stone thing there, which will let us take efficiency itself off of this. And then if we go like that, as you can see now, it's just got efficiency 3. But yeah, go like this and put the sword there. We got unbreaking, warden smite, and whatnot. We do need to just kind of figure out a way, if there is one, to get experience. I know there is, again, that experience solidifier, but I don't think that is going to help us any. Ooh, here we go, some Peridot. So again, now if I press U on this, right, we take it to a sag mill. Sag mill is going to give us 6, at least, minimum. So if I throw those 2 in there, we can do that, and that'll give us 6 and 12. Perfect. So now if we can get all the other ones, which actually I think even the diamond ore, right? If I go in here, go over here, if I press U on the diamond ore and we go to sag mill, yeah, we have a higher chance of getting more in there. So you know what? We could do that. We could do it there. We'll just go ahead and throw you in there. Let that happen, and we got 2. Sadly, it would have been nice to get a bit more, but 2 is fine still, because we did get 2 earlier, so we do have 4, but we still need to get the ruby, the emerald, and whatever the other stuff was. And of course, the fluorite, we have that, which is just used to make fluorite dust, which is just used to make fluorite powder, so that is another thing that is completely useless to us. Because it's like, so we put that, all the ores is in here, which kind of makes it suck because of that, because now there's a bunch of ores in here that don't really need to be in here. But yeah, anyways, we now have this. So again, I think we're going to need a blue lens as well, because we have diamond, emerald, peridot, ruby. We need a blue lens to make the other stuff, right? So we'll go over here, grab that, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. We will throw that up here, go like that, and go like this. Sapphire. Sapphire is what it is. I think it could be a light blue lens though, so we might need different ones. So that's going to give us that. No, sapphire ore right there. Okay. So if we grab this, we could throw this into here as well. And on any dimension, whatever, between 30 and 70, so just like the other ones, we can do that. Actually, I don't know why I put that over here, because this stuff all goes into this chest right here, right? Where we have this stuff. Of course, if I go to, we got cinnabar over here, we go to redstone, right? If we put redstone inside of here again, yeah, we get guaranteed 8. Almost done here. Give me one of the good ones that we want. Platinum. Platinum we can use to make platinum ingots. We could use to make other platinum stuff. We could wash it down into raw platinum dust. But a platinum ingot itself is used either to make that. Basically, it's only used to make metal stuff. Ooh, we could use platinum to make the Enderium. That's what it is we need platinum for. Lead, platinum, and ender pearl to make the Enderium ingot, which is only going to be used as, if we go here, if we press U on this, as a speed block here, which is a 2-second, which is still slower than vibrant alloy, but it is faster. 40 ticks or 10 ticks faster than netherite, so it's 2 seconds instead of 2.5 seconds. But yeah. Anyways, ooh, there we go. Ruby ore. Perfect. Perfect. So now we just need an emerald ore, which we can't get at this height. I believe It's weird, actually. Emerald ore most generally in Minecraft spawns at higher elevations. Yes. Although I was actually thinking here as well, coal ore. Went here and said coal. Coal ore. We can get that with a black lens at basically any elevations. Made a black lens as well, which we should be able to do. I bet we have a black flower. There's a gray one. There's a black one right there. Perfect. Then we can grab the 4 of these out of here. We can throw that up there to get black dye. And we could do this. We could start getting coal ore as well. That will help us out dramatically as well. Ooh, sweet. We even got one right there. Perfect. Okay. So now if I go here and we press like U on this, we throw it in Dag Mill, we're guaranteed to get 3. But if we put it out here, break, we get 1. I mean, I knew that was going to happen, but yeah. Anyways, we can put this in there. That'll get that. We don't need this set to be able to extract power from there. Okay, but the good news is that we now have the ability to get the Peridot, the Ruby, and all of that stuff via this machine. It's just going to take some time because we don't have a whole lot of these, which I'm probably going to have to adjust some of this or move this over 1 more. We wanted to leave it right here. And yeah. Anyways, we got that. So now it again just silver ore. To get that, we need a gray lens. So we need to make a gray lens as well. So let's go ahead, go in here, go like that. That's light gray. That's gray. We go like this. Throw that in there and that in there. Go ahead and take the red one out for right now because we don't necessarily need more ruby ore right now. I think we'll let this do its process first. But again, if we go here and we say this, emerald ore can be found to a max of 29. But its whitelisted biomes are meadow frozen. So we'd have to go to one of those to get emerald ore out of this thing. That sucks. So really, the lime laser we don't really need in there, but we did just get some more peridot. Throw it in here and get 6 more of that. Oh, we got 12. Sweet. Sweet. That actually is nice, because I believe that is due to the the dark matter, the dark steel grinding balls, is it uses less power, has a bonus output of up to 200%, so double the output. Then the main output is 135%. So, I mean, basically we can double our output every now and then. That. Okay, but we're going to go ahead and grab this stuff here out of there and put it over inside of here as well. But yeah, as you can see, we now have 24 peridot, so if we could just get that. But we have 6 ruby, 4 diamond. So I'm going to need to find, and I don't know if I can. I'm pretty sure like all of this world is considered plains. Yes, plains. Yeah, so is there? So if we go in here and we say compass again, so we technically have the explorer's compass, but we don't have the nature's. The explorer's compass will only let us find buildings and structures, but it won't let us find biomes. So I'm going to assume, because of the way this is, that it's all considered plains and none of it is considered none of it is considered what we need it to be considered, which is, again, if I press U on this and we click on this and we hover over this, none of it's going to be considered meadow, frozen peaks, jet. So we might have to make our emeralds this way until we can get some blaze rods for Joe here. Because if we get some blaze rods to make Joe here back a regular guy, we'll have a villager that we can trade into making stuff for us, right? So we are going to probably have to... There we go. There's our silver. We can get that. We then need to... Oh, we don't need to, but we're going to throw it in here. Like so. Get 2 silver dust. You get 2 silver ingots, which we need... I'm assuming 2 of. We need 2 silver, 2 iron, 1 of those. We need 1 of those and 2 pink slime. And then we're going to need some molten void. Well, to get the molten void, we're going to need the fluid laser base, which means we are going to need to make another one of those. So if we can get some sapphire out of here, right? Because I'm assuming, again, sapphire, if we press U on this, is between 30 and 70 in any biome. So we are good there. We'll go ahead and put that in there. So we just right now need to get some emeralds, which, if I went like this, is there a way... I was gonna say, is there a way we could just break down this, this axe back down into emeralds? Because I was like, we have 2 of them if we could. That would be awesome, but I don't think there is a way. We do have some more battle fragments you didn't know about. Go like this. 2 more of those, I guess. Put in here. So yeah, so let's see. What are we trying to do? I'm also gonna go ahead and grab those things here out of there and bring them out over to here. Like so. What are we looking at pink slime wise? Still not 300 because we're gonna need 600 pink slime, so we can just let that go up until then. We will need more later, but once we get some of this stuff, I'm actually curious. If I click on here, this here, click on this here, right? This here needs 2 pink slime ingots. 2 pink slime ingots is that. So we're really going to need 4 pink slime, but we're also going to need the molten void. I think we need some pink slime for as well, just to make another laser. On here, so we need the laser. We need this fluid laser base, which is also going to need more diamond. So we're going to need some more diamond. We're going to need another pink slime. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's how we're planning this right now. We need to get some more blocks of coal going. So let's go ahead, take out all of this and throw it into there so that we can get some more blocks of coal going. Because let's see, that's turned off. What do we have in here right now? Anyways, we have just a little bit of iron, just a little bit of tin, redstone. So if I go ahead and we go to this, none of this stuff can be made into that. We don't want to make coal into it. So yeah, so go like this. We'll take out this gem thing. We'll bring it over here. Let's grab that out. Grab this ingot mold real quick, though. We could throw that in there for redstone. Throw that in there for the 1 iron. Iron in there. Come over here once it is done with that. We could... How much copper do we have? 400 and something, so we could set it in there for copper. And then we can put this in here. That. Go ahead, take out the gold gear that we have in there and think I put the other ones in here, right? Yeah, we'll take it out of here and put them here. Yes. So now we just need diamond, which means we need our gem bases and stuff like that, right? So, oh, didn't want to click on that. I want to click here. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 8 to make the 8 of the thing. Going to need 8 blocks of coal and 8 times 864 glass. So we're definitely going to need some more glass. So we'll throw glass up in here. We do have a lead dust that we got from something. Actually, we're going to put that over in here. I'm assuming we got it from one of the uraniums or something. I don't know. What do we got here, though? We got another peridot. We have another ruby. I mean, those are good, but you know, it is what it is. We can throw this in there. Once it's done, we can throw the ruby in there. And we'll throw the glass in there afterwards. Boom, there we go. So yeah, it's just now at this point the sapphire we really want to get one of. That's lapis, redstone, it's iron, that's iron. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I think I think I just broke it. Fuck. Okay. I don't know what that I just middle clicked in it, did that. So because of that, that is not necessarily my fault. I did not know it was going to do that. I am going to give myself those lenses back just so we don't have to make them. And we can easily make them because we have everything we need to. The glass is just the annoying part of it. But because of that, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, and it's like, yeah, so we need some other things. So yeah, but anyways, let's come over here. We'll grab this out, put that there, go like that, put that there, go like that. Somehow mess up completely. There we go. We will click on here. We'll say 8 of those, 64 of those. That's got stuff in it. Stirling generator no longer has anything in it, so we'll put some in there. Put those in there. And yeah. Sleep through the night. Get everything we need to make the fluid base. And get our things back from that. And be back in a second. Okay. Well, I did all that. I went ahead. Yeah, like I said, gave myself these lenses back. Pretty sure these were the ones that went missing. But while I was doing that, I did put that in there, and we did get a sapphire from there. So we can get this taken out. Give us 6 of those. So we could bring this over here. I'm going to go ahead and throw this glass in here as well. We also did get a peridot and another cinnabar. We did lose a bunch of stuff that was over here as well, but I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, okay, anyways, we can bring this over here where we throw our 8 diamonds we made into there. But we do need to make some emeralds as well, so we are going to go over here to this one here, where we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just going to do 4, I think. I have 5 bases left. Hopefully it'll be good enough. We'll just go like that. Make 4 of those. We'll go ahead. Put the 1 base back in there like so, and then 4 times 8 is 32, so we need 32 of those, but I do also need to go back up here, throw those down there, and make them green so that we can make them into emeralds, like so. There we go. Okay, so that'll give us 4 more emeralds, which would be good. And yeah, we definitely want to make sure we don't do anything else with that. But we do need 4 emeralds so that we can make our thing, right? Because we have this, so we need one of these. We need one of these, and we don't need 4 emeralds. We need 1 emerald. Um, there we go. We can put that in there. There we go. We got this. Come over here. Give this a second, and it will put out 4 emeralds so that we can put them all down here to make our thing. But then we do need to take 6 of these. We need to take some of these out, some of this out. Come back up here, throw those right there. Change these into the etheric quartz or whatever, ethic quartz. We then need to click here. Actually, we're going to need some gold as well, right? So let's take out some gold where we can click here. We can press U on this. Shift click on this, go 1, 2 for that. We do need some of the other things, the Restonia crystals. So let's go ahead as well, throw that there. Do that. I might take this and move it down there, just so that it's not as annoying to get to anymore. But we can do that for that. We then click this, so we can click on this to go like that, to make these, to press U on that, to make these. Come down here and grab this to go like this, and press here where we click on that. We then come over here and grab the 2 diamond gears we made. We then click on this button here and see what it is. What else we need? So we need 2 buckets, 2 plastic, and another diamond pickaxe. That sucks. That sucks. I mean, we have the diamond to do it. Right? And again, I'm click on fluid. So we got 2 buckets, 2 plastic. We do need the purple or the pink slime, which I did bring down and put right there. You want to come up here now and see if there's some pink slime in the pipe again. So we go like that. Now I should be able to click on here and click on this and say, oh yeah, we need the 2 plastic and the diamond pickaxe. So 1, 2 for that. And then 1, 2 for that. And here to make the diamond pickaxe. Like so. And then we could press on this up here, which again, fluid laser base. Just double checking, making sure. Boom. There we go. Now, if we bring this over here, if I put this next to it, will it go to both of them? No, it won't. It'll only go to one or the other. Okay, so if that is the case, I think right now I'm going to take all of these out of here. We'll break this. It should now go to this where I can put in a black lens. And that should start getting us some of the void stuff, right? So if I press U on this and we go over to laser fluids, any biome, whitelist dimension. Oh, so this has to be done in that void dimension. Okay, well that kind of sucks. But it is fine. So we can, I guess, go ahead, pick this up. We can pick this up. We can pick that up and one of these. So we need go to that void dimension. So I'm going to have to probably, I'm assuming it has, I mean, it's always night, so we want this. I'm assuming it has some sort of platform already, but I'm not sure. So let's go ahead and grab this stuff here. Oh, what do you guys want? Um, haha, you can't get me now. But if we go like this, did we? I'm pretty sure we made that block to go into the void dimension, right? If we click on here, yeah, figures. I knew you guys were eventually just gonna make your way in here, barge your way like you own the place. Yeah, I knew it. Go, but that's fine. What we can do now, we have another ominous banner out here and put it right here. And now they got even a fancy note. Loot bag gave us a etching acid bucket. That's actually, I mean, nice, but not really useful, other than the fact it is another bucket. Let's go ahead. So, ominous bottle there. Then I don't remember which thing it was that actually took us. Was it in summoning? Yes, it was. The void portal. Yeah, so we should have some sort of block called a void portal somewhere. I'm assuming it's in this chest. No. This chest? No. No. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. So we'll take this. We'll sleep real quick because it is nighttime. It was becoming night. Now, I'm assuming I only need one of these, and it's not like a nether portal. So I'm assuming if we do that, we walk over. Okay, so yeah, you can see it is always void here. It's always night here. I'm assuming if we go on top of it, or we just, okay, so you just right click it to go in and out. Okay. Okay, well, if that's the case, what we can do is we grab this then. We can put it right here. This is going to be annoying, isn't it? Okay, let's just go like this then. Set this out like that. We have an iron stick that can do 16 more, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. It broke. Fine. This here. We'll get that block then. Because, yep. Okay, there we go. Then we can take this. We can take this. We can this thing right here with a black lens in it. We can then grab the coal generator, put it down right next to it with coal in it. That'll put power in here, which will let this start going. And then, of course, we need this and this in here. And we're going to need to get up to how much? We need at least one bucket for that. And if we click on here, we need half of a bucket for that. We're going to need at least 2, so we're going to need to get up to at least 2 buckets worth of molten void. Which, who knows how long that's going to take. We'll find out here shortly. Oh, that's an ore laser base. Darn, I put the wrong one down. We went the fluid laser base. There we go. I think it, yeah, because I'm pretty sure the fluid one takes a lot less time to do. But, yeah, there we go. So that's going to give us a total of 0. Why'd that give us 0? So can I burn this? No, I can't. Can I put any type of wood I want in here? Burn it. Yes, I can. But that's going to take some time there. I don't know if I can go like this and a claim chunk. Click here. Like that. And then Shift click like that to force load it. Okay, I can. That'll always be force loaded, but why did that not give me any void when it was there? Does it have to be open to the void? It might have to be open to the because there's nothing. It can't do yeah, it's one of those stupid things, isn't it? We need a void block underneath it for it to work. That means we're also going to need some more stuff to get some power. We're going to need more things to put power in here. So if I go like this, we come back here real quick. Let's grab a bunch of wood just because. Then make ourselves another hopper. We need 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 of that. And then this. So we go here. Make ourselves a chest that we put here. Put this in here. There we go. Go over here to get that. Go like this and put the hopper there. Then we can just put the wood there, so that'll put wood in there to do that. The power will go into there. This will go into here. This is empty still because I don't know. Because I don't know again, because we have black laser in there, right? So we have black laser. We go to this here to get void. Like any this here. So basically, and this is in order to get oil, we have to be in any of the ocean or in the desert or in an ocean orb. But this is any biomes as long as we are in the void. Anywhere from 1 to 120. We'll go ahead and say 58. Ugh, that's an annoying thing. If you can only get it up to 120, why does it tell? Why do you start in at block 128 height or whatever and have it start there? Okay, well we'll figure this out here. So if I exit out of that and we have it set to 58, we are now getting 50 every time this processes. Yeah. And of course, we're only getting so much because that only does so much. And yeah. Either way, let's look. Let's see if we go like generates 20 CF per there. Okay. And I don't know what that is based on RF. If we go in, let's see, that's a coal generator, right? If we go here and we type in coal, so we get to the coal generator and we press U on it, will it tell us? No. The actually additions book, if there's, we got that. I don't know if we actually ended up getting that at all. Might tell us more. So let's grab this, go here, and we click on this. Getting started, video guide, intro to the manual, blah, blah, blah. We don't care too much about that. So let's actually go back. And I think we're going to have to read through like all of these for it to do stuff, blah, or tell us more. Machine premise, story about whatever. There we go. A video guide. I don't really care too much about. Boom. So we'll go back here. And we click on that. It's still just a work in progress. So yes, never mind. I didn't realize that actually additions, which has been around for a very, very long time, still a work in progress. It might just be a, hey, we use it when we need it type thing. And that is all. Anyways, that is going to take a very... Wait, I died here? I don't remember dying there. It was. Oh wait, never. I remember. It was a long time ago. We don't need to see. Yeah, that was a while ago. But yep. Now if we come back in here though, we go here and we can see we're up to 150, but we need to get to 2,000, so that's going to take a while. So that is where we will end this for now. So we'll go ahead, get our screenshot, and say thank you all for watching. Please enjoy your day, night, doing whatever you're doing, wherever you are at. As always, force your friends to watch. We will come back next time where we will have plenty of molten void to be able to make our pink slime, to be able to make our next machine frame. I might look into making some more of these frames here now that we have this ability. I could probably just make some more diamond through this thing. So, I mean, they're expensive, but they're not expensive. So if we did that, we could do that because we currently do have the ruby, the peridot, and the sapphire to make up to 5 more, and the emerald to make up to 3 more. So we did 3 more, we could essentially speed up everything pretty significantly, I think, because I believe each one of these bases or laser drills will get more. So as long as we can power them, I think we'll be good. But yeah, anyways, we'll come back with that, having that and everything we need. Until then, peace out. See you later.